왜요? 왜 귀찮아요? 이따가 여행 가시는데. 나 일본 가시잖아요. 아, 짐 싸기. 그럴 수 있죠. 맞지. 내놔. 나 못 봤는데. 아이. 이따가 방송하면은 바로 볼 테야. 집만 안 돼요. 볼 때까지.
I'm back at Hogwarts.
어?
I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my
호가트?
studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
이리 와. 아, 흙이랑 못 지워요?
Rebellion.
안 열리는구나. 저 석상들이 뭐가 있나 보다. 퇴근인데 회식이요? 지금?
You need to learn the pulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or
추방 마법인
adversaries
디펄소를 배운대요.
away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my class.
잠자는 용을 건들지 말라가 호가트의 교훈. 다행히 잠자는 용은 돌로 만들어져서 절대 깨어나지 않는다. 아무리 건드려도 꼼짝하지 않아. 어우, 이상하게.
Rebellion.
문. 여기는 어디지? 근데? 여기 어디 띠링 했는데? 근처인데 띠링이? 아, 여기구나.
Rebellion.
이런 종류의 풀피리는 1612년에 고블린 반란대 병사들의 사기를 높이고 마법사 마녀들에게 짜증을 유발하는 데 사용되었다. 반란이 끝난 뒤에 이 풀피리는 호그스 헤드 여관 뒤에서 안에 고르곤졸라 한 조각이 쑤셔 넣어진 상태로 소리를 줄이려고 틀어막은 뭐야. 고르곤졸라. 저런. 여기는 끝난 것 같고 퀘스트 한번 봐. 이거 좀 해야겠죠? 이거 하고 비행 수업 드디어 하네? 미쳤다. 이리 오거라. 지도 보고 좀 가자. 메인 키밖에 표시가 안 되나? 서브 키가 왜 표시가 안 되지? 이것도
Rebellion.
부러진 빗자루. 이 부러진 빗자루는 셀린 워트너비의 것. 소문에 따르면 셀린은 3학년 동급생들 앞에서 자신의 실험작인 달 순간이동 마법을 선보인 후 빗자루만을 남기고 사라졌다. 헐. 이 마법이 성공했는지 아무도 알 수 없다. 슬픈데? 그래서 한번 하고 멍청하게도 산에서 사는 트롤과 의자 뺏긴 놀이 결투를 했던 무모한 스케글소프경의 갑옷. 트롤하고? 왜 그런 짓을? 이 경로가 없다면 메인 먼저 밀겸 가봅시다. 어차피 수업이라. 기다려야 하거든요, 아침까지. 드디어 비행 배운다! 근데 회식이면 맛있는 거 먹으니까 괜찮지 않나요? 난 맛있는 거 먹어서 좋던데. 나 빗자루 없는데.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
안녕.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
드디어
This,
배운다.
I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly,
Up.
then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom! Up!
나이스.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
흔히 하는 우리 마녀는 다들 다리 한쪽으로 해갖고 타던데.
And if you hear my
마녀 할
whistle
걸
while you're in
그랬나?
flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
I
care.
had my own broom.
The brooms are school property.
This is
I want them
brilliant.
returned in one piece.
했다.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced
아 근데
exercise,
빗자루는
shall
조금
we?
타기 어렵긴 하다.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What have you?
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
어떻게 하면 가속을 더 빠르게 할 수 있을까? 이게 끝인가?
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
하고 옆에 바로 가겠지? 하고
Good, I've got this.
이 정도는 거뜬하다니 넌 그냥 가만 타고 있잖아. 움직이는 건 내가 한다고 이 친구야.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
됐다. 막 엄청 어렵거나 엄청 빨라갖고 힘들거나 막 그 정도는 아니네요. 다행이다.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
끝날걸?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't
난
even
다른
notice.
학생 하기로 했어 이번에.
Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
저거 빗자루가 좋은 거겠지.
Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
아,
Now that's more like it.
이렇게?
You sure you're not
Oh.
part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery.
아,
That's
저기가
a bit
그
of solid
대회하는
architecture,
곳이네요.
isn't it?
Flying dips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
가자!
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
됐다.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you.
저런, 이럴 줄 알았어.
Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
아, 쟤 때문에 나까지 혼났어.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
아싸. 아싸. 혼났어도 칭찬은 들었네요. 우리 빗자루 이제 살 수 있겠지?
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Perhaps. But we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could.
자,
I
빗자루부터
recommend
사야겠다.
visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
좋아요. 이행 수업 완료. 그리고 테스트에서 하프 교수님의 과제 집중력 마법약을 획득하고 사용해라.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet
저건 어디
place
가야
there.
있는 거지? 집중력 마법약을 획득하라고? 아, 마법약과 제조법은 JPP는 마법약 상점에서 구할 수 있다고 하네요. 요거랑 요것도 있고 이거 먼저 좀 해봅시다. 천문탑 7층 복도? 천문탑으로 가면 되겠네요. 이동하고 빗자루까지 사고 좀 마무리합시다. 빗자루 빨리 사고
in the
싶다.
7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
저 벽? 맞네. 비밀의 문. 이거 이전에 나왔었죠? 실제 해리포터 영화에서. 영화에 나왔던 요소들을 그대로 쓰는구나.
Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
이거 하고 빗자루 사자. 빗자루. 마을 가서. 돈이 됐으면 좋겠다.
This is the room of requirement. It only
필요해
appears
봐.
when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment.
먹을 수 있는 아이템이나 뭐 그런 건 없네요.
You must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco.
오,
the
소멸
vanishing
마법.
spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Y, A, X, Y. S.
Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
오,
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall
Nice.
discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
월장석이 어디에 쓰이는지도 나중에 알려준다고 하네요.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
A에게 여기서 오랫동안 널 기다렸어. 아마 네가 예상한 것보다 몇 센티미터 더 많은 양피스를 배정받았을 거야. 다시 만나고 싶으면 나에게 알려줘. 진심을 담아.
I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes,
감사합니다.
Professor.
Dear me.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
사라져라. 그쪽에 뭐 들어가는 데가 있는 건가? 그럼 왜? 아, 설마. 너무 많이 뺐다. 아이고. 나이스. 응? 겨울 코트.
Revelio.
여기로 지나가고.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of.
저런. 이렇게는 못 넘어가겠지? 그치. 방 주제에 나한테 목욕이 필요할 거라고 생각하다니 불쾌하네. 건방지게 말이야. 엥? 우와.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you
Revelio.
should summon your wits and find out.
지나가고
Revelio.
뭐가 있어? 없는데? 왜 있는 거야 저거는?
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
여긴 뭐지? 저쪽으로 가는 건가? 아, 저기 있네요. 집 요정.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
아야야야.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
오. 오. 근데 이거 VR로 한번 해보고 싶다.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Revelio.
And it seems the room has provided
여기
you with a desk
세이브하는
of
것도
description.
있네요.
Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
미확인 장비의 마법 속성을 알아낼 수 있다? 이거 한번 봐봅시다. 없나?
You'll find plenty of items
없네.
of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll
오.
teach you.
오. A, X, Y, A. 끝!
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to
월장석을
purchase
많이
them.
모아야
They
되나
can also
보다.
be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
좋아요. 위험마법 한번 해보자. 친환경, 다용도, 고딕풍. 나 고딕풍 할래. 그리고 마법약 스테이션. 고딕풍으로 가자. 물체 회전. 이걸로
Well
하자.
done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
꽃 박하 심어둡시다.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I
감사합니다.
will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
나이스. 대화에서 더 배울 수
I'm
있나
ready for the
봅시다.
next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
이미 있는데요?
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may
70개
begin your
넘게
lesson.
있었으니까 아까
You can conjure
충분하겠죠?
more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
벽하고 바닥에? 벽걸이와 미술품, 장식을 구현해라. 벽걸이. 그리고 장식품. 김요정과 여주인 초상화. 여기 하나 걸어두고 말다툼하는 커플 초상화. 장식. 벽걸이 더 해야 되네. 벽걸이가 왜 거울밖에 없지? 응시하는 마법사 초상화. 붙여주고 크기도 변경할 수 있구나. 오. 됐다. 그러면 딱 5개. 그리고 장식. 러그 촌스럽고. 의자. 장식품. 핸드. 하나 해주고 의자. 그리고 하나 더 놔줍시다. 그리고 여기다 하나 놔주고 마지막 하나. 요거 여기다 깔아줄까? 크기 안 되네. 크기가 중간이 없어, 애들이. 여기다 하나 깔아줍시다.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on
개조
alteration.
마법.
The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Y, X, Y, X, A, A. 아, 잘못 눌렀네. Y라 해놓고서 X 눌렀어. 바본가?
Just aim your wand.
아, 이게 이거죠? 개조 마법.
And perform the altering spell to customize.
보라색 하자. 색상 변경. 바닥도 보라색으로. 이게 다 시간 맞춰줘야 되는구나. 하나하나. 와, 되게 번거롭네. 아이고. 맞다. 네, 더 바꿔줍시다. 보라보라로 바꿔주겠어. 아이고. 보라보라. 너도 보라보라. 너도 보라보라. 다 바뀌어라 보라색으로. 또 보라색으로. 이거 안 바뀌었네? 됐어. 그리고 얘도. 너도 보라야. 그리고 천장도 보라색. 때때로 애니나 뭐나 보면은 보라색은 귀족의 색이랬어. 이걸 또 보라. 아이템의 크기를 조절하라고? 스타일을 바꾸라고? 아이템의 스타일을 바꾸라. 그거 말고. 난 이거 재밌어. 나 이거 되게 재밌어.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something
됐다.
a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
이미 다 했는데요, 선생님?
At the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
아, 오! 이거 말고 발코니를 바꿀까? 좋았어.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
디크가
Professor
수범을
Weasley showed
보인다고?
Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy
나는
it.
이런 거 좋아하나
Come
봐.
and talk to Deke when
얼마
you're ready.
전까지 너무 무섭고 힘든 것만 하다가 이거 해서 그런가 봐.
Professor Weasley said I should
시간
ask
가는 줄
you about
모르고
changing
있어.
the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
나는 어둡고 신비로운 거.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie.
어? 아니야. 나 그런 거 말고. 그림자로 눌렀어. 금지된 숲 말고.
Sounds perfect.
오, 나쁘지 않을지도.
Quite a difference. Of
나쁘지
course, you
않을지도.
needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it.
달빛
back.
있는 걸로
Now you
해보자.
have learned a good bit about
그한테 말
alteration.
걸어서.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
이게 뭐야? 오! 나 빗자루 사고 끌라 그랬는데 이거 되게 길긴 하네.
An
개조가.
even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
진짜 잘 만들었어요, 게임. 최적화가 조금 그래서 그렇지 되게 괜찮아요.
I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
디카한테 말 걸어서
I'd like to ask you about changing the room.
달 있는 걸로
Of
바꾸자.
course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
멋진 달을 비추면 완벽할
I
것
would
같아.
like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
달을 비춰줘.
Sounds perfect.
그치, 이거지. 이거지. 좋아요. 이제 여러분 우리 저기로 가자. 빗자루 사러 가자. 빗자루 사러 가서 빗자루 사고 저장하고 마무리합시다. 자, 여기에서 지팡이 가게. 여기다. 지팡이. 나도 이제 날 수 있어. 지팡이. 안녕하세요.
New face.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier.
런던까지
And I've
갔었어?
only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in
공짜는
quality
없니?
and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
살 수 있어. 불 같은 상품에 사람들이 잘 맞는 빗자루. 미리
That
보기
item is
합시다.
of the highest quality.
해리가 쓴 거랑 비슷하다.
That item is of the highest quality.
이거 하자.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
알아.
Nice doing business with
알아.
you.
알아. 팔아. 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 팔아, 팔아. 필요 없어.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancement.
업그레이드.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise.
높은 고도에서는 불안해지는 경우가
I have some
있죠.
ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom
경주를
behaved,
참여하래요.
I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That
시도해보겠다.
sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
굿.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
자, 아이템 장비에서 좀 다른 것들도 좀 바꿔주고 합시다. 여기에서 이거 아직 못 끼네. 이걸로 바꿔주고 빗자루. 굿. 업그레이드 하려면 아직 좀 멀었죠? 이거 다른 거 좀 팔자. 아이고 미안해요.
What are we looking for today?
아직 못 쓰고 이거
Can't
팔고
help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
됐어. 잘
Thanks for
있어요
stopping
아저씨.
by. Hope to see you again.
이거 해야하는 LB 위크스가 운영하는 이 가게에서는 최신 빗자루 모델을 비롯한 모든 마법 스포츠 용품을 판매한다. 소문에 의하면 LB가 직접 여러 가지 빗자루 개선 작업을 하고 있단다. 아, 근데 아직 안 끄고 싶다. 하나 더. 아니야. 머리 또 새로운 거다. 낄 수 있나? 둘 다 팔아버립시다.
What are we looking for today?
팔고 팔고 이거는 나중에 바꿔 끼고
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
여기는 못 가나? 안녕히 계세요. 어디 계속 저기 있는데? 그리고 이쪽. 위에? 주머니. 하는 건 어떻게 타지 빗자루를? 빗자루 어떻게 타지? 응. 그럼 빗자루 타고 싶은데. 이거? 상식 있는 여행자라면 호그스미스 말에서 비교적 위험하지 않은 이 우물보다 다른 우물이 더 많은 것을 줄 수 있을 것을 압니다.
Hello there. Come Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
여기에서 이걸로 끼고 내놔. 그리고 다 먹었죠 여기는? 나가자. 마법책 그냥 선택하고
Revelio.
아 피간지러. 어디서 또 나는데 소리가? 왜 자꾸 띠링띠링 하는디? 아래.
Revelio.
가루 하나 먹고 삼색하고 나이스 하고 뭐야 저기는 어떻게 가는 거지? 어떻게 가지 저기를? 에? 왜 못 가요? 아우 저기는 못 나가는구나. 이쪽에 미확인 얼굴 장식. 저게 그건가 보다. 감별 해가지고 할 수 있는. 끝.
Revelio.
바로 아이고 마법책도 좀 흡수를 좀 해보자고요. 끝. 그리고 앱이 누른 상태에서 B를 탭해서 B 탭이 안 되는데요. 아는 거 금지고요.
Revelio.
슬슬 마무리하긴 해야겠다. 목 상태가 조금 안 좋다. 됐다. 호가트로 돌아. 안 쓰는 것 좀 팔고 갈까요, 우리?
Revelio.
안 쓰는 것 좀 팔고 가자.
I was wondering when I'd see you.
좋아.
Let's look at
좋아해서
what we have, shall we?
아, 온 김에 그것도 살까요? 물약 저런 거. 이거 살고, 이것도 살고. 물약 관련된 거 뭐 살 수 있었던 것 같은데. 여기는 화분 관련된 건가?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
여기 이거 있죠? 아, 먹었구나. 물약이 여기겠지? 맞네. 얘한테 좀 저기요? 아무도 안 계신가요? 나 재료 사야 되는데. 뭐 살 수 있는 게 없는데? 일단 그러면은 호그와트로 가가지고 세이브 합시다. 내 숙소는 어디야 근데?